Come on now, sir.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. His Excellency Vidyasagar Rao ji, Shukriya, for gracing this occasion and taking time and felicitating me with this extremely honorable award. I also, obviously, first of all, thank everyone here on the dais, Padmini ji, Lut Saab, Shashi Saab, Shatru Saab, Subharamajani Saab. He's been also, as you noticed, figuring out how the function should proceed. Thank you for the extra benefit, apart from having chorus here. No extra time for that, but thank you for the job you did. And thank you, Simi ji, Pam auntie. Thank you for waiting so long and taking this time out and thinking of me as the next recipient of the Yash Chopra Memorial Award. Thank you, Jaya Prada ji. I have to say, as inappropriate as it may sound, all my young life, I had the hots for you. But I never got the opportunity to say it. You're telling all good stories, me coming to your house. I just found you extremely good looking at. Okay, I'm getting carried away. Governor Saab is here, so I should not. Thank you, Anu. And last but not the least, I would like to presume I'm a favorite because all the awards, important awards I've got in my life have been given to me by this lady. Thank you, Rekha, for loving me so much. So before I say anything else, and thank you all my colleagues, directors and producers and friends who are here and being kind enough to wait so long to listen to this. But before I move on to what this award means to me or what Mr. Yash Chopra meant to me or what I became because of Mr. Yash Chopra, I'd just like to say I have, I come and I work. I've been here working 25 years and there is nothing else I know but to just wear makeup in the morning, go and do my job, sometimes get it right, more often than not get it wrong. There's been extreme love from the film industry. And when I came to Mumbai, I'd lost my mother and my father, and my sister wasn't well. I had no family, and before I knew it, from the first day onwards, some of them are present here on the dais, and that's why I'm bringing this up, and others who are not here, but the Mumbai film industry, the Indian film industry, everyone adopted me so much that today I have a family of more than 1 billion. So thank you so much, the Indian film industry and everyone here on the dais. Today when Shatru Saab speaks, I do tend to gain in confidence that if there is any banga I have in the future, or I've had in the future before this, and I do get into bangas, I know who to call, who you're going to call, Khamosh. So thank you so much. It gives you confidence, it gives you strength. Padmini ji I've known for years, I think one of the most beautiful young actresses of her times, at a very early age, the kind of performances, always led the path for actors, yearning actors like me to look up to and say how wonderfully she's acted in the film. Jaya Badaji, of course, I told you had thoughts first. I rest my case. I'm going to say different things for you, baby, don't mind. I'm sorry, I don't want to be completely against the protocol and get arrested tonight, right here. Even though I have Khamosh behind me. Like, you don't know, he might not be able to help me. He might have to go for some campaign for some election. He says, Shahrukh, मैं जा रहा हूँ. I don't want to take that chance. I'll tell you. This is a very special night for me, and I'll start with the fact that this is what I least expected, to get Rakhi tied by Rekha. This has to be the saddest moment of my life. And I wanted to tell her when she was recounting that I woke her up in the plane and said, wake up, sunset देखिए. कौन नामाकूल sunset दिखा रहा था जाने वाला आपको. हम आपसे बात करना चाह रहे थे, आपकी शक्ल देखना चाह रहे थे. But he was of my nature showing me the sunset. No, I wasn't showing you the sunset, Rekha. Not at all. And today God has punished me, because as much as I didn't want you to see the sunset and just sit down and chat with me, look you into the eyes and tell you how much I love you, you have tied Rakhi to me. अभी इनसे पहले सुबह रेड्डी साहब मेरे बहुत पुराने दोस्त और बहुत सालों से हमको जानते हैं. यश जी मैं साथ में बैठ के I have strange bedfellows. Yas ji and Subha Reddy ji, much beyond my age, and we used to sit down and chat for hours. And he's like Shatrughan Sinha said, one of the kindest people you'll ever meet. Ever you're in trouble, God forbid, he's the person that you call, and he's always there. In all his glory, in all his outgoingness, in all his love and sharing nature, including the Shivji prayer that he taught us today. Thank you so much. That was really, really cool. I mean, it was. It sounded like we could make it into a cool rap one day, but it was really nice for praying for us. But and then Pam Auntie specifically, who's like a surrogate mother to me. I've grown up with her in this family, and I know it's too presumptuous of me to keep on saying this, but everyone who works with Yash feels like their child or someone they've loved the most. But I had the fortune of working with him in maximum number of films, if I may say so, if I'm not mistaken, over his career, and and his last film. And Pam Auntie always treated me with love, like a mother. We played our board games, and extremely smart at Trivial Pursuit, and all the crosswords and stuff that she does. She's amazing. But treated me like a child, when I was a nobody, and made me, and all these people here, and all of you people here, so many of you, thank you for waiting, all of you. I know I'm talking about most of you present, and I know all of you, and to give me the confidence that I can go on, that I can stand here 25 years later, perhaps receiving the biggest honor of my life. And before I leave and thank you more and be even more grateful for this honor, I just want to tell you a few episodes of my life with ESG. When I started with ESG, I started with a film called Dar, in which I was really a bad guy, and I was killing people and misbehaving completely, even without being on drugs. And that was really, really intense. And I remember ESG met me and he said, "Tu jab tak lover boy play nahi karega na, tera kuch nahi hone ka hai." But I didn't want to be a lover boy. I didn't want to be a person in love. I'm not very good with romance, except when I'm showing sunset to Rekha. That's not very cool. But I really am not, and I didn't know if I could. I didn't think I'm good looking enough. I didn't think I'm a pretty boy enough to play romance in films and do this stuff. But he kept on telling me always, "Jab tak tu love story nahi karega, tera career nahi banega." And when Yash Chopra tells you that, then you say, okay, there must be some sense to it. So if I don't look like a romantic hero, even if I don't act like one, I have to just go by his belief, and I did. And it genuinely did pay dividends. It really has created my career. Yash Chopra has single-handedly created my career for me to become And the third was when I was in Kashmir. Like I said, I had never. My father was, his mother was Kashmiri, and he always said that if there is one place in the world that you don't go and see without me, it should be Kashmir. And so I didn't go ever. I remember the Chief Minister Saab, the ex-Chief Minister Saab met me, and he also invited me. I said, मैं नहीं आऊँगा. मेरे पिता ने कहा था, मेरे बाप ने कहा था कि वहाँ पे सिर्फ मेरे साथ जाना, वरना मत जाना. And I didn't go till Yash decided to make Jab Tak Hai Jaan Hai. And I went. So like I said in the documentary, for me it was going back and going and visiting Kashmir, the most beautiful place in the world, that my father said. And I went with my father and my family. So I thank him for that. And I do remember I was giving my last shot, my आखिरी shot दे रहा था जीप के ऊपर, and Yash did come to me and say, तू जा यार, तू ऐश कर, तेरा last shot हो गया, हमारा भी अभी. In the last couple of years, I was working with some directors, and you have your conversation with the young people, and I was talking to them. And while talking to them, half an hour I discussed the film we are doing, and 1.5 hours, even till day before yesterday, I think I was with Mr. Anand. The next 1.5 hours, all I discuss is how Mr. Yash Chopra made you feel on the sets, how Mr. Yash Chopra directed you on the set, how Mr. Yash Chopra, more than direction, made you feel loved you on the set, how Mr. Yash Chopra served you parathas on the set. So I'm going to miss it. This is an extremely emotional moment, and even though I feel it from the inside, I don't want to externalize it, because this has been a long evening. For me, one of the most important evenings of my life, to be honest, because like I said to begin with, the set of people who are here, talking such wonderful, nice things about me, showing me a documentary where I seem to have achieved a lot. None of this is possible if it wasn't for all the beauty and the love and the kindness and gentleness, and even now the enthusiasm everybody gives me whenever I meet them. I'm not well mannered. I've just been well brought up by the Indian film industry. So thank you, all of you belonging to the Indian film industry, for bringing that so far. And yes, I do agree with Shatrughan Sinha when he said that His Excellency did mention about that I stand for the culture and I stand for what an Indian should be, and that's a very nice thing to say, sir. So thank you very much for being so kind to me and saying that for each actor and each actress and all of us working hard to make things go better and become as beautiful as the memory of Mr. Yash Chopra. So thank you everyone present here for honoring me. Thanks a lot.
So thank you to all of you. Please have dinner. Please join me.
Ready, sir?